Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 16th, 2026. We're going to be talking about AEW because they have a pay-per-view called Redemption. Right? Redemption? It's not Revolution. Redemption, I think it's called. That's going to happen, I believe, next week. I believe next Saturday is going to happen. Everybody's getting ready for Wembley because they have their big pay-per-view All In the UK. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get there, before we get anywhere, 2K just showed us the entrance of what their faces of the Hardys. It looks like they're going to be coming out next week because they're doing all the entrances for the Persona cards and the DLC people this week. And then, because there's not going to be a lot of them. They don't have to do Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy separate because it's going to be a tag team thing. And people already, whoever gets the DLC, they're going to see the singles ones when they get the game, right? They don't have to show us the singles entrance of Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. It's going to be the same entrance music. It's going to be the same Titantrons. It's just different motions. It doesn't really matter. But the models is pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Hardy have his face paint on him. And ladies and gentlemen, they're going to have their old school Hardy Boys theme. I don't know, it's the same thing that they had in TNA. I don't know. Is it the same? But they're going to have their, like, the old school Hardy Boys, like Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era. That type of Hardy Boys theme song, and I think it's pretty cool because now we did hear and we saw Lita's Team Extreme Persona card that is going to be out as well. I think it's going to be part of the DLC because why not? You got the Hardys in there. Why not put Team Extreme Lita in there? So yeah, I think that's what's happening. We got the Team Extreme Lita entrance. Her Attitude Era entrance, her theme song, her attire, her Titantrons, stuff like that. That was pretty cool. I don't know what else is going to be on the DLC, the Ringside Pass. I have no idea. I was hoping Walter, but people are saying that he might be on my faction, yet he's a collectible. I think he's going to be like... I don't know, he's going to be like the Eddie Guerrero. I want to see. Maybe I could find him here. I don't even have the Eddie Guerrero on my thing. I'm doing my BCW. I had a great Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen. My Survivor Series, when I do a War Games match, the winners get a title shot. And I made two different, I made a whole bunch of arenas, or download arenas, like New Year's Revolution, a New Year's show. I got a Tribute to the Troops show. There's going to be copyright, so turn that down. And I made my own Raw Christmas one. It's not the best because I don't have snow on my Titantrons. It's just a normal Raw one that I put some I put a Christmas tree, snowman on the stage. I put presents on the stage. They don't have a lot of props for that. So, yeah, I don't know what else I could do with that. That's my Raw Christmas. It's going to be my special edition. It's going to be like a PLE, but it's going to be on the Raw. It's going to be on the SmackDown. Stuff like that. Okay, let me see what we have here. What is this? I don't know what this is. Double up, it's time for Dominant Duos. Complete all 4 stages. I don't get anything out of it. No Persona cards. Alright, so I want to go to this thing, my collection. Rewards. Oh, he's not on here. I don't even have the Eddie Guerrero, because remember they said there's an Eddie Guerrero one. Some people got it right away when they first logged in. I didn't get it. But I haven't got it. Even on live events, I haven't seen it anywhere. It's not on here. I think I need to wait until tomorrow. They said the 17th of July, and that's tomorrow. So I might have to wait until that time to get maybe Walter he might be on these type of things. This type of thing. Let me tip this. This thing right here that you have to collect some wrestlers from the packs. Like, so the Superstar pack, if you get Brian Pillman, the alien looking thing, and Lita, you get Gunther. I think that's what Walter might. I will work hard. I could buy BC points and buy a whole bunch of packs and get Gunther if I have to. I did that with Penta WrestleMania 41, I think it was. I think I can check it. Is it this one? Yes, it is. WrestleMania 41 Penta. I worked so hard to get this Penta. So I bought a whole bunch of BC points to get this Penta. And that's what we did. And if I had to do that with Walter, I would do that with Walter as well. So yeah. We will see what is in this pack. I want to know if there's more Persona cards than just Walter. I'm hoping you get Io Shirai. I worked so hard to get Io Shirai as well to buy some things. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that. And I'm hoping that we find out we got some good ones. I'm hoping that we get some good ones for the ringside pass. Like, yeah, it's cool you get Lita, but I already have a Lita. I might switch to Litas because this is the Lita we got is like the current Lita that we got when she won the women's tag team titles with Becky Lynch. I want old school. I have an old school show. I should have old school Lita. I know there's going to be an old school Trish Stratus. 2000. There's two of them. So if I get one of them, I might take the other Trish Stratus I have, because that's the current Trish Stratus that faced Tiffany Stratton in the match in the current WWE. I want the old school Trish Stratus. So man, that's what I'm trying to do, try to get some old school. That's why we went to get Nikki Cross. We tried so hard to get Nikki Cross, Rhea Ripley, people like that, because I want old school. I can't get Drew McIntyre, because he always needs frickin' things. Very annoying. But ladies and gentlemen, that's happening there on that situation. I don't have any wrestling updates. Right now, if you guys want to know about the wildfire updates, there was a lot of smoke when I woke up in the morning. There was a lot of smoke. I seen it. But right now, it's not a lot of smoke. And my skies is not yellow. Thank God. I look like a Walking Dead. So, yeah, it looks like it's getting better, but I don't know the fires is getting better. It might happen again tomorrow and stuff like that. But I actually could take my dog on an actual walk to the park because I'm not walking my dog in the smoke where he could inhale whole bunch of smoke and he gets sick, and I can't inhale a lot of smoke as well. But I saw some construction workers working as well, so I guess it's fine. And I think other dogs are going out there as well. My hair is wet because I splashed myself with water because I hate sweating. I hate summer, guys. I hate it. My dog is on my bed right now, just playing with his paws or licking his paws, whatever he's doing. I let him on my bed now. He hasn't done anything bad on my bed. All he does is drool. He drools a lot because he's hot. But he hasn't ripped up my blankets or my sheets or my pillows. He never went wash them on top of it. So maybe that's a good thing. So I'm okay. He's on my bed. He's just laying down there right now. Let him calm down. And the AC is like blaring on my bed, because I like to sleep cold, so maybe that's good for him right there. That he can get cold as well. And he's not annoying me when I'm doing my videos. He likes to bite. I need to know what some of the commands, because telling him to stop, no, or get off of me, it's not helping. I'm risking myself by trying to push him off of me. And I think he gets angry at me and he keeps biting on me. I need to know the commands, how to get him down and stop. I don't think stop means anything to him. He knows sit. I know that's one of the demands. Sit. And there's heal. I don't use heal that much. I need to use it very much. But, yeah, I need to know some of the commands here. Because I've seen a lot of videos and people with their dogs, and dogs are well trained because they have commands that people tell them, and they listen to it. And I want that. And I don't know the commands. I'm just acting like he's a child, and how am I going to tell the child to stop? Stop! Yell at him to stop and all that stuff. Like, sometimes he will jump on me, he cuddles with me, and then out of nowhere, he starts biting on me. He wants to play with me. And then I don't want to be played with because he's when he bites, he bites. He doesn't know his strength. So I try to, I have him in a hug position and try to get him off of me, off of my chair, but he will get mad at me. So I need commands. If anyone knows any commands on to stop that, put it in the comments below, because I don't know any commands here. I even yell his name out, and he still doesn't listen. So, I don't know he's deaf. I don't think he's deaf because he listens to this squeaky thing. No problem. See, he's looking right at him. He's eating his lunch. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's that. I don't know what else you want me to do about it. You're not playing with it right now. I'm doing a video. No squeaky squeaky. No squeaky squeaky. He has a beautiful face. He has a beautiful face. I love his face. He's so cute when he looks at you and with that little cute little face. Ah, man. I think the bugs outside is biting on him because I felt like a little, like a bump, where he gets bitten, and I had bites on me too because there's mosquitoes and all that stuff, and I kind of itch it. I think he itches it and makes it a scab, and I think that's what he had. And I accidentally ripped it off of him because I didn't know what it was. So I think he was getting bitten like I am. Because we're both outside and we're getting bitten by these stupid bugs. I hate bugs, man. I hate everything of summer, man. I'm just hot. I'm just hot, man. I hate it. And then we get these wildfires and make my skies blue. And I can't go outside because it's too smoky outside. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that whoever is super close to these wildfires, or whoever got hit by these wildfires, because I believe some houses and some people got burned, are okay, and I hope everybody stays safe. And summer everywhere, it doesn't matter if it's in Canada, United States, UK, it gets hot. It gets hot, really hot, and nothing is safe. Nothing outside is safe because nothing gets wet. Everything's so dry, so it's easy to burn, easy to make fires. So it's everybody has to be careful. Everybody has to be careful. Don't go near the fire. If you see a fire, call 911. Let them deal with it because you're going to get hurt. Like, there's people actually trying to work on these fires every single day and trying to help every single person that's part of it. And if you're going outside, and if you have some type of health issue, make sure you wear a mask. I don't have a health issue, and I don't really stay out there long with my dog because it's my health and his health. So we don't stay out there long. And he doesn't run around a lot, so he doesn't breathe in we're not out of breath, so we had to breathe in a whole bunch of smoke. I try not to breathe out of my mouth. I try to breathe it through my nose. Because my mouth gets a lot more air than my nose. So that's why that's what we do. We try to not to stay out there too long. And not just inhale a lot of smoke. And when I come home, I make sure I got him water and I hope he drinks it and all that stuff. And I hope he's fine. He didn't lose any breath. He hasn't looked like any different, so he's fine. I've seen a lot of videos of people. I don't know why people have to say it's, we didn't edit this. It's not a filter. I believe you because my skies was yellow and I'm not near the northern place around you where you guys are. So I hope everybody's safe. Don't try to be a hero. Call 911. Let them deal with it. And because they have a lot of tons of water that actually could get rid of these things. And try not to blow up some fireworks and make more fire. Don't help the fire. Try to get rid of the fire. Don't help the fire to spread. Like, summer's supposed to be fun time, and now people can't do things now. People can't go to the pool. People can't go have a barbecue. Some people can't even go to a cottage because it's too high warning. Some people say there's like orange warning, bad air because of the smoke. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay. Even the people in the United States, I heard some people are getting infected. Not infected, but some cities is getting it as well, just like last year, is getting it as well, getting the smoke. And that's not cool. I hope everybody stays safe. Wear a mask. I know it's not COVID, but it's still horrible. You can't breathe that in. You will get injured or worse. And you need to make sure you're doing the right thing, because if you have a family, you don't want to be in the hospital because you inhaled a lot of smoke or something gets worse. You have a family, you got kids, so you don't want to do that. So let's talk about AEW, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kenny Omega had a celebration for his world title win against MJF, and now we know it's going to be Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega at Wembley. So he came out to have a celebration. They had like a horseshoe thing, because that's his logo, of all the pictures of Kenny Omega through the years. And of course, Sonya Schiavone has welcomed the new world champion. And then Kenny Omega has some things to say. And then after that, he got interrupted by the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks has a bag. Well, Nick Jackson has a bag with him. And he says that you're wearing the Triple B. That's not your belt. So we got something for you. They got the original AEW World Championship for Mr. Kenny Omega. He gave the Triple B to Nick Jackson. I guess they're not going to throw it out. I guess they don't want to be disrespectful to MJF. So he has some things to say about the fans and all that stuff. He wants to thank them. And he's happy that he's the world champion. He never thought this could happen again. And then he got interrupted by his opponent for Wembley, Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay comes out and he says this is a dream. A dream come true that he could get to face Kenny Omega in the match to find out who's the best, who's the GOAT. This feels like the real Goku versus somebody starts with a B. I don't know who these guys are. Goku. Who's Goku again? Isn't that Yu-Gi-Oh? Goku. I need to look this up. I think people are going to hate me. I don't know who Goku is. Oh my god. Okay, why are people talking about the 2K servers? 2K14 servers. What are you saying on here? Something on YouTube. I heard the 2K14 servers are back. So I went back to see if I could test some things. I was able to add hair to existing Rock Superstar head. So if you had 2K14, you could, I guess, you go online again. There's the entrance for, I think, Lady Shani. I think Lady Shani has a title shot. I think so. For the Reina de Reina Championship. Yeah, not bad looking. I can't say it's a good model because I haven't seen Lady Shani at all. So I can't really say it's a bad model. But it helps my women's division in the AAA. I'm happy for that. I wish we get more AAA arenas. But it's they're showing Triple Mania arena. We already have that. Not bad. I don't know anything about her, but say she good. I believe this is not our last AAA. We have 3 AAAs, right? Let me check that out. I think we have 3 more. Don't we have like 3 more left, or 2 more? I believe so. Does this thing even give me a date in it yet? People are saying 7 days. People are saying like the 22nd. This thing doesn't even give me a date. So we got Pentago, that's 1. Octagon Junior, that's 2. And no, we got 2 more to do. 2 more. Hey, the last 2, I am very excited. We get Brie Bella, Bam Bam Bigelow, Danhausen, Pentago. I want Pentago. I'm going to download a Pentago because I have to wait until September. I don't want to wait until September to get Pentago. I might get Royce Keys as well. Download Royce Keys. Maybe I'll download some guys I want and then wait until they come in and then I delete them and then we have them. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to do that with the Hardys, but the Hardys are coming so fast, so why wait for until the Hardys? Just wait for the Hardys come in. So it doesn't give me no date about this. So let's see who Goku is. I heard of Goku, but where is he from? Goku. Oh, I think it's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, Goku. But I look at Son Goku, but I think it's the same thing. Dragon Ball Z. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched a little bit of Pokemon. I'm not an anime guy. I'm not a big fan of anime. So yeah, so he came out, Will Ospreay came out and says this is going to be the real Goku versus something, Nintendo, something like that. So that's happened there, and he's happy. They were about to shake hands to make this match big, and show why this is the place where the real wrestlers wrestle. It's like WCW, where the big guys play. The big kids, big guys. I think it was big guys. So yeah, and then they got interrupted by Kevin Knight because Kevin Knight says, "Oh, and MJF promised me a title shot, and so I should get a title shot." So Kenny Omega says, "I'm not going to give you a title shot because MJF gave you promised you a title shot. I'm going to give you a title shot because you're good in the ring. You deserve it. But he wants the real Kevin Knight, not this Kevin Knight, Don Callis lapdog. He says, you deserve the opportunity because you're good. And he knows there's some good in him. He says, the fans believe that. I believe that. Even Speedball believes that. But Kevin Knight says, you're right about one thing. I deserve the opportunity. I am good. But there's one thing I disagreed with you. And I don't have any good in me. And he says he will have a title shot. And then he attacks Kenny Omega with the microphone. Will Ospreay tried to do his hidden blade onto Kevin Knight, but he ducks and he rolls out of the ring. And then we got the Don Callis family comes out. The jobber Don Callis family. It wasn't all the top guys. We got Trent Barretta. We got Hachimo. We got all the jobber guys from the Don Callis family coming out and surrounding Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega until the Death Riders come out. John Moxley and Claudio. That's the only two that came out and scare off the Don Callis family. And we heard that I believe it's an 8-man tag team match. The Death Riders will team up with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. And we heard that Will Ospreay is part of the Death Riders. He's the newest member. So a lot of things happen for Redemption. I believe there's a lot of titles I don't remember that's happening. Is it going to be on here? They said it's a pay-per-view, so maybe it'll be on here. AEW. I need pay-per-views, not the wrestlers. Upcoming Redemption. Alright, so let's see what we have here. So we know about Tickler will be versing Will Nightingale for the Women's World title because she won the Casino Battle, the Gauntlet match. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys more about that match because Andrade will have to face Jake Doyle to get a shot at the National Championship. Kenny Omega will be versing Kevin Knight for the World title. Ladies and gentlemen, this match got made. The Painmaker, Chris Jericho, will be versing Tommaso Ciampa. If you guys don't know what the Painmaker is, he had it a long time ago. I believe he had it in AEW once. And now we're going to have it again. Just a normal match. I was hoping we get like a street fight. Because he got attacked by with a weapon. We have an International Championship match. I'll tell you guys more about that. And we will tell you guys more about the Tag Team title match as well. I don't understand with the Death Riders. I really don't know. Are they good guys or bad guys? John Moxley and Claudio comes out and help Kenny Omega. And something happened at the end of their match, their tag team match, against Cope and Christian Cage. A heel thing. I don't understand it. Well, speaking of Cope and Christian Cage, they issue a challenge, a tag team title match challenge to the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But the winner of that match was Cope, and Christian Cage retains the titles. And then the Dogs comes out, attacks Christian Cage. And some reason the Death Riders attack as well. And then the Bang Bang Gang comes out and gets rid of the Dogs, the Death Riders, and all that stuff. David Finlay was about to hit Copeland with the Shillelagh until here comes, I think it was Christian Cage. And then here comes Jay White, comes out and takes the Shillelagh out. And it looked like Christian Cage was thinking that Jay White was about to hit me with the Shillelagh. But Jay White said, no, I wasn't doing that. Even Copeland has to stop it. And then Jay White even gave Copeland the Shillelagh. And then they just went their separate ways. We have Andrade. If he beats Jake Doyle, he gets a title shot against Mark Davis at the National Championship at Redemption. It was a pretty decent match. Andrade had the MJF ring. I guess Will Ospreay gave Andrade the ring, but he's saying a friend. Renee asks, is that friend Will Ospreay? He does his catchphrase. How you know? I think AEW is just trying to do the short chants because WWE does it with the yeets, and everybody went nuts. Everybody went nuts with the yeets, and now they're doing how you know. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Andrade, and after that, Mark Davis came out, and it looked like Mark Davis was going to come in the ring until Andrade puts on the Dynamite ring on. So it would be Mark Davis versus Andrade for the championship. We have Brody King and Bandito versus Aaron Solo and that Nick Carano guy. He still works there for AEW? I thought he doesn't work there anymore. I thought he was done. The winner of that match was Brody King and Bandito. So they get the win. Good job. They are celebrating. Backstage, they accidentally bump into Kyle Fletcher and Okada. I think, no, Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher. And Bandito gave the most wanted flyer to Kyle Fletcher, and he just crumpled it up and throws it on the ground. Kyle Fletcher has a international championship match against Kumandar. I don't know why, but that's what we're getting. It was a pretty decent match. Commander did a crazy Canadian Destroyer, springboard Canadian Destroyer onto Kyle Fletcher. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the champion, was Kyle Fletcher. And then Kyle Fletcher wants to rip off the mask of Mr. Commander. Right? And then Takeshita comes out to make the save. He got rid of Kyle Fletcher. He holds up the championship, but Okada attacks Takeshita. And then, ladies and gentlemen, to help Takeshita, we got Brody King and Bandito attack both Okada and Kyle Fletcher, do suicide dives. And, ladies and gentlemen, Bandito holds the International Championship up. And that's how we get this International Championship match against Kyle Fletcher and Bandito. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the man might have more people to join the swirl. Jay Lethal something. You know who those guys are? I think it's Lee Johnson, Blake Christian, and Jay Lethal, of course. They attacked the Trios champions, and that's that. I guess they said, oh, they're not in demand, not yet, so I guess they're going to be in demand soon. AEW with their factions. Oh, man. We have Darby Allin versus Brian Cage. The winner of that match was Darby Allin. And he's getting ready for his match against Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. Our main event is Megan Bayne, Lena Cross, and Mercedes Moné versus Will Nightingale, Maya World, and Hyon. Pretty decent match. When is the last time we've seen these tag team titles get defended from the women's side? I understand it might happen on the pay-per-view, but why is it not getting defended on Dynamite? It's getting defended on Collision, but it's a bunch of jobber ladies. Hello. Pretty decent trios match, but the winner of that match was Mercedes, Lena Cross, and Megan Bayne to win this match. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent show. Not bad. I thought it was going to get a little more better. People are saying New Day signed with AEW. AEW has some creative plans for them, so whenever they are ready to come, let's see if they come to AEW. Do I want them to come to AEW? No. I think AEW just has too many people. They're going to be lost in the fold, lost in the shuffle, just like every other person. Because I think if Tommaso Ciampa loses this match at the pay-per-view, I think this could be the last time we see Tommaso Ciampa until they actually wants to do something with him, or he's just going to lose to a lot of people. If he loses. Just like Ricochet. What is he doing? He's just going for the Trios Championships. He might not even go for the Trios Championships. Could be Jay Lethal, Blake Christian, and Lee Johnson. Those guys might not even go for the titles. Who knows? So, you see, even the Rascals, they're wrestling on Collision. When is the last time we saw them wrestle on Dynamite? Or a pay-per-view? They haven't had their first pay-per-view match. I don't think so. I don't remember. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people just get lost in the shuffle. I like to see people go to WWE or TNA, because I don't think you get lost in the shuffle. Tyler, how about Dragunov? I think Dragunov is different. I think they're going to try to figure out something, and something good for him. Maybe he gets a shot for the WWE title. Who knows? Or the United States title. Right now, not everybody's going to be in a rivalry. They added Baron Corbin in the United States one. And I don't know what Big Cass is going to do. So it's not easy to always build up people. You have to wait, and then we have to see. We have to see, or they get released. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for TNA results. What is Ollie going to say about the Grey Hands losing the matches? And Tasha Steelz losing her match? Who is he talking to? We have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tell us out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.